Breaking news to all pro wrestling fans out there. It looks like the Hollywood bug just struck to our tribal chief Roman Reigns, as he is set to premiere in a Street Fighter movie with Jason Momoa, with several other big names in the Hollywood industry as well. And it looks like he's following the footsteps of his cousin, The Rock, the final boss in the pro wrestling world. As always, every single year, The Rock has several movies coming out, but for 2025 and 2026, The Rock is booked and loaded for his Hollywood booking. And absolutely congratulations to Roman Reigns finally getting a major role. I know he was working on a movie not too long ago as well in 2024, right after WrestleMania 40. But shout out to Roman Reigns. It's really good to see that WWE superstars are able to make this huge jump into Hollywood and make an even bigger name for themselves, such as The Rock, John Cena, and Dave Bautista, and maybe even someone like Liv Morgan as well. Congratulations to obviously The Rock, always. He's been doing this for so long, and congratulations to Roman Reigns. This could be a huge stepping stone to his Hollywood career. With all this news coming out with Roman Reigns and The Rock absolutely crushing it in the Hollywood scene, is it safe to say we're never going to see Roman Reigns and The Rock face off one-on-one? The pro wrestling fan inside of me is about to just shine in this entire video. So right before we dive into everything that I have to say, as always, drop a comment, drop a like, subscribe to the channel, and as always, thank you so much for tuning into the video. And without further ado, let's get into this topic. Roman Reigns and The Rock. This has been a dream match for how many years? I feel like since Roman Reigns won that 2015 Royal Rumble match where he was heavily booed in Philadelphia, and The Rock came out thinking that was a way to put Roman Reigns over, but they actually booed even more when The Rock came out. And I thought that was the real point where people gave the scenario of Roman Reigns and The Rock potentially having a dream match, because who wouldn't want to see that, especially in today's day and age, with Roman Reigns being the highest heights that he's ever been in his career when it comes to popularity. I feel like he even reached a lot of mainstream attention as well. And then obviously The Rock, you can argue that The Rock is maybe at his highest point of popularity as well when it comes throughout the entire world, not just in the pro wrestling universe. I think it kickstarted there. That was in 2015. There was a lot of time and there was a lot of room for where we can have these fantasy bookings of down the line, we could potentially have Roman Reigns and The Rock face off. We're in 2025, so a whole 10 years later, we haven't gotten Roman and Rock. We haven't gotten it yet. And obviously, yes, both men are super busy. Obviously, The Rock has a crazy schedule with making movies. Roman Reigns has a crazy schedule with the WWE. And it's not so much an easy thing to set up. This isn't something that you can just say, hey, let's have this happen, and then it'll just happen. No, everything has to line up perfectly. And I'm actually so disappointed. But obviously what came out of last year's WrestleMania was something that we're going to be talking about for the end of time when it comes to wrestling storylines and also just WrestleMania moments as well. When Cody Rhodes won at WrestleMania 40, right? That was the end-all, be-all for last year's WrestleMania. Cody Rhodes obviously deserved that spot, and they tried taking it away from him. When they did the kickoff show a month prior to WrestleMania 40, where The Rock and Roman came out, and then Cody Rhodes got slapped by The Rock at the end of the kickoff show, or whatever they called it, the press event thing.
When you talk about his family, you're talking about my family.
When they first announced that The Rock was taking Roman Reigns' spot at WrestleMania 40 in a one-on-one match, I was actually kind of excited. As much as I wanted Cody to get that moment for WrestleMania 40, I was so excited when they announced it, and they even had the graphic in the background too with Roman Reigns facing off with The Rock, and they shook hands. It looked like it was going to be official. The reason why I was so excited, and one of the reasons why I wouldn't have minded actually The Rock taking Cody's spot, as wrong as that might sound to some people, but guys, last year may have been the final chance that we could have gotten this dream match. And this is not just like a dream match for in-ring technician-wise, like, oh, it'll be a fantastic in-ring match. No, this is the embodiment of the Samoan family. Like, this could be one of the biggest box office matches of all time. This is like a greater magnitude than a Shawn Michaels and Kurt Angle. Obviously, that was a fantastic dream match, in-ring technician match, and it delivered, obviously. Just looking at the history, the family tribe involved in a match between Roman Reigns and The Rock, honestly, just as the kids say, the aura between the two. And Roman Reigns against The Rock, dude, you don't even have to give me anything else. You don't even have to really build off that. That in itself is just absolutely insane. So last year, I was so excited because I thought we were actually going to get it. And at the same time, like Cody Rhodes, that would have been messed up for Cody. But I'm not going to lie, like, I don't know. It's definitely like you have to choose one side. You can't be on both sides for that, because if you pick The Rock facing Roman Reigns last year, then you're discrediting Cody and you're disrespecting Cody because he was literally the Royal Rumble winner. You can't say that you can't pick Roman Reigns to face off for the WWE Championship. But now we get to WrestleMania 41, where The Rock did make, 2-3 appearances at the end of 2024 and 2025 so far. And it seemed like with him coming back with John Cena at the Elimination Chamber, everyone thought that maybe The Rock was going to be a part of WrestleMania 41 program. But he had nothing to do with anything after the Elimination Chamber. And at least I thought, even if we're not going to get Roman Reigns and The Rock at WrestleMania 41, maybe they could have had this confrontation to lead us to WrestleMania 42. Guys, from the looks of it, we might not even be getting Roman Reigns by himself at WrestleMania 42, let alone The Rock and his busy schedule with several movies that are planned to be filming in 2026 and late 2025. Guys, I don't know if we're ever going to get this match at this point. I think last year was genuinely the only real opportunity, and it made kind of sense in a way, but at the same time, it didn't, because like Cody Rhodes won the Royal Rumble and he should be deserving to face Roman Reigns for the WWE Championship. But like, I don't know. This match would be, dude, make this like in a 80,000 plus capacity arena. It's selling out, no question. Like, I was so excited for this to be announced for even WrestleMania 41. I thought they were going to somehow make something work to where Roman Rock, we didn't get it for WrestleMania 40. I thought they maybe had something planned. Okay, guys, like talking into the creative room, they were like, all right, we're not going to do it this year because Cody does deserve it. I think Rock and Roman, we could set it up for WrestleMania 41. Well, there was no shot of that happening at 41. There was absolutely no shot. The Rock did not show up, and he doesn't have to show up if there's nothing planned for him or if he doesn't at the time. He's doing other things. He's busy. But WrestleMania 42, I don't think there's any chance that we're going to get Roman and Rock at WrestleMania 42. Let alone as the years keep piling on. We were talking about this in 2015 when Roman Reigns was younger, The Rock was younger. I don't know if we want to see this match 3 years down the line or even 2 years down the line. Honestly, I don't even think there's a chance for WrestleMania 42 for this match to happen, but I genuinely think we lost our opportunity of having this blockbuster, one of the all-time greatest matches, one of the all-time greatest face-to-face, just promo segments alone building up to a match like this. Like, those segments would have been absolutely insane. I think we missed out on our opportunity of having this happen. And I think the last shot was last year at WrestleMania 40. But obviously, it made sense for it to not happen at the same time because Cody deserved it. And, like, as excited as I was for it to possibly happen between Rock and Roman, when Cody was announced to face Roman, I was like, all right, that's the right move, though. That is the right move. Like, as selfish as I want to be to see this match, I do have to be honest with myself at the same time and got to be like, okay, Cody does deserve it. But I think that was the last chance of us seeing Roman and Rock, because Roman Reigns, it seems like he wants to head into the Hollywood business, and he only said that he has like 2 years left of competing in the ring. And The Rock, I don't know the exact age of The Rock, but he's getting up there in the age to where, would you even want to see Roman and Rock if Roman down the line like 5 years and The Rock down the line 5 years? I wouldn't even want to really see that at that point because, one, I don't even want to see either of them get hurt because they're going to be older at that point. And also just like, I feel like it would just be forced. Like last year was a little bit more as I guess organic as possible. Yeah, no, with the way everything's turning out and Roman, you know, he's elevating his career to higher than WWE and The Rock obviously just doing his thing in Hollywood. It's looking like we might never get to see Roman Reigns and The Rock on, let alone the grandest stage of them all, but just in any stage of them all. I think we definitely have passed the point where there's really no opportunity for this to, one, make sense, and two, is it even worth it at the point if it's 5 years down the line? I don't know. Like, I think I would still want to see it even if it was announced like 5 years down the line, but it would definitely feel more forced rather than while Roman Reigns is at the highest point of his career and The Rock is at the highest point of heat in the WWE universe of his entire career, I feel like, even going back to heel Rock. But yeah, it's the pro wrestling side of me is upset because I would love to see this match on a WrestleMania card, but it's really looking like it's not going to happen. But at the same time, shout out to Roman Reigns. Good stuff for Roman. Go have a friggin' blast, an amazing career in Hollywood when he does eventually take off in the next 2 years into the movie business. And The Rock, keep doing your thing. You know, you can't just make it happen just to make it happen. These guys have busy schedules and completely understandable. It's just the pro wrestling side of me, it's sad to see. It's sad to see and to actually admit that I don't think we're going to get this match anytime soon, let alone at all. I just wanted to have a short little video discussing the topic of Roman and Rock and how I don't really see this ever happening anytime soon, especially with the recent news of Roman Reigns being in a major movie. And I think that's only the kickstart to what his movie career could potentially be. And obviously The Rock, you know, The Rock always has stuff going on. But yeah, let me know down in the comments below, do you think we still have a slim chance of getting Roman and Rock, even if it's not on a WrestleMania card, just whenever it makes sense, maybe at a SummerSlam or a Royal Rumble? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. And as always, drop a like, subscribe to the channel. We're trying our best to upload daily wrestling content for everyone out there. And everyone, as always, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.